Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing great. So in these small little videos here, I'm gonna talk about what I read online. You can have an awesome experience with stuttering.
Oh no, I don't have emotions. No, it's messy.
I just wanna help people.
Don't let that certain small instance screw up your whole day.
So they wrote online, how do you deal with parents who make jokes about how you speak or you don't speak? And that actually had me, like, I would say heated a bit, because I'm like, okay, you're I would say a mom or dad, right? Of course there are other options out there if you're with like an aunt or an uncle, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? So with that, I'm like, okay, well, I had to sit back and kind of see how they actually think, and see how the person who can't, or who's not as fluent, how they think. So let's hop into the part where them, as in he or she, can't say certain things at a certain time. It's like, okay, hey, spit it out, right? And I hear that a lot too, and I'm like inside, I'm angry, and at the same time, I'm okay. I have to kind of think back. I'm like, the anger, being angry is not going to help you out. In some cases, it's gonna hold you back. As in, you're like, you have so much in you, you just want to go out. It's like, why are you near me? I don't want to be by you. I want to smack you. You know, don't do that. I have not hit somebody who's making fun of me. I just don't try and be around certain people. But if it's your mom or dad, you know, I would say I would be open with them. I would speak to them, because, you know, they are supposed to be there to help you out, to help you first see what it is out here, as in how to pay bills, you know, how to actually have a little life, right? Because we all learn from them, from mom and dad, right? Or I would say you are supposed to. I would say not supposed to, because you have some that aren't great. So I'm like, I don't want to be around them, right? But for me, my mom was there. My dad was not. I didn't even know him. He passed away in 98 or something. It was a while ago, right? But my mom, she was awesome. She knew what it's like, not, you know, her having that, like, can't speak right, or not as fluent, right? But for her, you know, for who actually she was, would be like, okay, calm down, chill out, like actually would sit there and spend time. It's like, is there a way I can help you out? And it's like, wow, that's so cool. But for them, I like again, for her or him who's having like a hard time, like again, I would sit with them and be like, I would be like, hey, I'm having a hard time. You guys say, spit it out, or, you know, hurry up, right? Hey, it hurts me to think that you can say certain things to me like that. Of course, I'm hoping it's not like hate, like, come on, you're supposed to be this kid and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I hope it's not from that. But, you know, for certain people, it's like, oh, it's a joke. I was just trying to joke. It's like, okay, do you want me to say something about you that's gonna hurt you? It's like, no, then why would you do it back? Right? It just makes, like, for me, it makes no sense. Or yeah, I'm not gonna hop into who they are because I don't know who they are, and I'm not trying to, you know, be like, oh, Jay, he's bad because he thinks this way. I'm gonna come back because I don't know you. And again, if you want to sit down over a Zoom call and with mom and dad, because I want to meet mom and dad, and I'm like, so you think this is okay to be like, oh, you can't speak right, you won't be whoever, you won't make it in life. It's like, who are you, right? And I'm gonna assume they actually don't sit and talk a lot, because the person who has us has that speech problem, I would say, would not want to be around that up to a point, and then kind of sees that as like, I don't need to be around those kind of people in my life, to be around people who are gonna help me out. Hence why you're my mom and dad. You should, you should be there as a person for somebody to go to for advice. Hopefully you know certain things, being your age, you've lived a certain life, saying what to do and what not to do. All right, it's like, don't do like a certain drug and then you should do this, you should eat healthy, you know, just small certain things that we already kind of should know, right? So with that, yeah, I hope that's helped whoever out there who is, I would say, around that a lot, like from mom and dad. That's, yeah, horrible on you. It's like, come on now, they're supposed to be, you're supposed to be there for them, right? And of course, if you kind of look back and see where it leads, as in at home, where you're supposed to feel safe, you just have to kind of see where that will actually lead them, as in school and work and trying to have kids. You know, they'll be like, oh, I was raised this way, this is why I'm this way. You can see it both ways though. You can see, like, as a bad or as a good. Oh, I was raised this way, that's why I don't do this. Or I was raised good, this is why I do this and don't. So it's a whole thing. But I hope that helped whoever out there. And if it did, you know, if you want to say something down below, how you were raised around good people who, of course, at first made jokes because they don't know, right? Like me. And then, you know, if it was like bad, they just kept on. I want to hear about it. But yeah, have a great day or night wherever you are, and over out.